Hello again, it's Dr. Noah and Dr. Brandon, and we're back with another Stapleton Peds and Pearl Street Peds video update as we all navigate through the COVID-19 health crisis together. Actually, Dr. Brandon is in his house and I'm in mine, since we strongly support the governor's stay-at-home order and since we believe in the impact of social distancing. In this latest video segment, we want to share what we have done in our practice during this past week to help take care of our patients and our families. We want you to keep these changes in mind so you can be reassured when reaching out to our practice for help during these unsettling times. First, I want to mention well checkups. We've had great feedback from families this past week for well checkups that have occurred at our Pearl Street office. As a reminder, we're only seeing visits at this location to maintain an illness-free environment. Despite the challenges we are all facing, it's important to stay current with well checks, and especially to stay up to date with vaccines as per the recommendations of the CDC and the American Academy of Pediatrics. Certainly, we want to avoid the unintended consequence that the COVID-19 health crisis could cause, which is a surge in vaccine-preventable illness. So please call our offices this week to schedule a well child visit for your child.
Both our staff and our families are very satisfied with the Stapleton location for sick visits. Remember last week when construction was going to start to install 2 new walls to completely isolate suspected COVID-19 cases in our office? That construction was completed Tuesday and is working well. Patients are directed to enter the office through a separate back to our location, then immediately escorted to an exam room. They stay there for the entirety of their visit and then exit through the same back door. Remember also, we have dedicated staff that only work that area for their shift. And this protects themselves. It protects this possibility of cross-contamination between the office. And everybody is satisfied with that. And our staff feels safe as well. A telehealth update. Congratulations to all of you last week that jumped in the water with all of us, something brand new. We've actually, I was gonna say we were surprised. We're not surprised in how well this is going. Many families tried it last week. Some of you might be listening, and I was on the other end, and I'm not super IT savvy, and it was working well. So most, it was brand new, but all were very happy with their experience. And remember, for any sick or behavioral concerns, you just simply call our office like you normally would. And our triage and our schedulers will determine if it's appropriate for telehealth. And because this is an unprecedented time with COVID-19, insurers are paying for this. They are encouraging other offices to do telehealth. So this is a covered expense. That came up a few times last week with my patients. And that is one thing we do not want you to worry about. To be honest, what worries me most is a parent who is concerned about their kiddo's health and either does not bring their kiddo in because they think, they're worried about COVID-19, which we completely understand. But as Noah just stated as well, we have done the best we can at Stapleton and Pearl Street Pediatrics to ensure your health. But the second reason I really worry is that someone feels like they don't want to tire us out. We're too busy. We're not available. We're over the top. We can walk and chew gum at the same time. We know what we're doing. We want you to come into the office for any concern you have about your kiddo. If it's a wart, if it's strep throat, if it's just want to talk about behavioral health, if it's a rash, do not hesitate to call us. We are here for you for all of your kids' concerns.
And finally, we want to leave you with some reassurance. The good news for kids continues, as there still are very few positive COVID-19 cases in the local pediatric population. And of those, most only have mild illness. And again, we're in this together for as long as this crisis continues. Please do not hesitate to call Stapleton Peds or Pearl Street Peds if there's anything we can do to help you and your kids through this extraordinary situation. Until next time, take care and stay healthy.
Stay healthy.